I found this fascinating. A top US consulting firm, McKinsey, you may be familiar with it, is offering employees 9 months' pay to leave. 9 months' pay to see you later. Go, quit. Under the deal, staff can look for new employment opportunities. They don't have to contribute any more to client projects. And during that time, they will continue to receive their full-time salary over a 9-month period. McKinsey, they say their actions are part of an ongoing effort to ensure their performance management and development approach is as effective as possible in an effort to help people learn and grow into leaders. The issue is, if you take the 9-month salary and go, see you later, I'm quitting, and at the end of the 9 months you don't have a job or anywhere to go, McKinsey aren't taking you back. You're off the books. So would you do this? Would you quit your job for 9 months' pay? 133 693. Sue Elson is a career expert. Sue, good afternoon.
Hi, Shane.
Is it smart to take 9 months' salary and go?
Well, it really depends at what stage you're at in your career. And I'd suggest if you're one of these top-level people that they're looking at doing this with, one of the engagement partners or associate partners, there could actually be a lot more at stake that we're not aware of. They may be in some profit-sharing arrangement. They may have bonuses that would disappear. You know, you'd really have to look at the fine detail. And the research I've tried to find on it, you know, there's a few details missing. I'm not sure that it's all clear at this point.
So then let's just strip it back and take it right to the base level. Say 9 months pay, quit your job, see you later. We need to strip back numbers. We'll give you 9 months pay, but you've got to get out of here. Is it a smart idea given that at the end of 9 months, you don't know if you're necessarily going to be able to find a job in the field or a job that you're interested in?
Well, it basically means that you have to have really good job search skills. Now, one of the things they have included in this offer is career services, and anybody who gets access to outplacement services, I always recommend that they take it up. If they are in a senior level position, most of those outplacement services can go anywhere from 12 months to 2 years, because if you're at a very senior level position, it can take a lot longer to find a job than if you're an entry level looking for a job in the local cafe.
So sorry, Sue, outplacement services, what are they exactly?
That's if you lose your job, you go to an advisor paid for by the company to help you find another job. So they'll help you update your resume, do some personality assessments, update your LinkedIn profile, hopefully network and shop you around. So it really, this focuses on your job search skills. And one of the interesting things about Melbourne, which is quite unique, if you were offered this 9 months now and you waited until the end of the footy season to start looking for work, you're bumping right up to the Melbourne Cup and Christmas and New Year, and that's a terrible time to enter the job market because there's a lot of jobs just not happening at that time. So if you were going to be offered that 9 months, I'd suggest you start looking on day one of that 9-month period for something else.
It does seem that the lure would be more there that if you are getting the 9-month salary and you are being assisted as well to find a job, that becomes a little bit more lucrative, because if you do take the 9-month salary, find another job within a month, you're getting a 8-month bonus and you're kind of able to break even from there. Yeah,
potentially. Absolutely. And I think that one of the things that McKinsey needs to do, they are one of the consulting firms with one of the largest alumni networks in the world. So all the ex-McKinsey people are part of this alumni network, and they've got one of the biggest groups on LinkedIn for that as well, with over 6,000 members. So I imagine a lot of the work that comes into McKinsey comes in from ex-McKinsey employees. So anything that sweetens the deal if they have to let them go is probably makes good business sense to keep the business coming in again in the future.
So in other words, if you're going to take the 9 months and run, make sure you've got a big alumni group on LinkedIn.
Well, no, make sure you've got an amazing network. And I believe everyone should have a network, not just one that's associated with a previous employer. I'd say make sure you've got your fingers in lots of pies, and you can ask all your friends, look, this is what's happening. Can you give me a referral? Because they're the best types of jobs to get. You don't have to compete against 300 other applicants, and it's a much better way about finding a new role.
Sue, appreciate your time this afternoon. Sue Elson, career expert, 9 months pay to quit your job. Tell you what, in this industry, in the media, you would be a very brave person to quit the job for 9 months' pay. They don't come around all that often. We'll take a break. Other side of it, we're going to talk cruising on this.